I've been seeing this video go around and around online, so I wanted to upload it with y'all. Uh, Banker tricks teen scammer into waiting for police to arrive. Let's see what it's talking about.
This is 18-year-old Elliot Garcia. On March 25th, 2025, Boca Raton police responded to a TD bank after receiving a
Yo, March 25th? Yo, if y'all, that's that's crazy. Never mind.
report of a check fraud in progress. When officers arrived, Mr. Garcia is still standing at the front desk, attempting to cash his $5,000. The banker quickly noticed red flags with the check and managed to call police while stalling Mr. Garcia. Watch the stories he provides from flipping houses to a random beach meeting and let us know what you think in the comments below.
You're being detained right now.
Wait,
10 seconds.
can they? Okay, I need to. Can I use spacebar? Okay, yeah. Wait, can they just walk up and arrest somebody without stating why? Like he's not doing a violent crime. Like can they just walk up and do that?
I have Boca Police Department
You guys got
here.
a room? We're gonna. Lonzo. Saveja. Saveja, this room? Take this room.
No, I'll tell you in a minute. You know the reason, but we'll play your game. Yep. Have a seat.
Interesting.
All right, you're being lawfully detained right now while we investigate a fraud investigation. Yep. Everything will be explained to you. Right now, you're not free to go, and you're being lawfully detained. I'm gonna reach you your rights. All right.
That boy got set up. They closed the door. Man's had his hand behind his back already. Like, GG's.
I am required to warn you before you make any statement. You have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement can be and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand these rights? I have read them to you. You wish to answer my questions? Okay.
Officers speak with the banker and discover Elliot opened a new account at TD Bank just 2 weeks prior and find the check
Okay.
owner has never heard of him.
Where's your apartment?
Hmm.
This is the check that we have. She
Ah.
lives in New Jersey. She's in New Jersey now.
Okay, she said she never wrote this check out.
She never wrote that check. He said it's for, she has repairs. I do have the check, yes.
Can you
Hey,
tell me what happened?
Subject
scamming
came
don't
in with
play,
the coach
man.
to tell her.
Scamming don't
I
pay.
am the assistant manager here. The teller wanted further verification after looking at the subject's identification um, and the check. I realized that it may be a stolen check. So I proceeded to contact the customer.
Is there a reason why you thought it was a stolen? You said, I'm sorry.
Yes, because of the location. We
It was because this was in New Jersey.
a New Jersey check, yes.
So there's a little flags you saw?
Correct.
Okay.
I investigated further, realized that the subject just recently opened up an account, two accounts that has not been funded on March 10th. His stories that he provided to me did not add up. First, he said that he purchased his homes, fix them up, and resell them.
So, okay.
Yes, and then he stated that he was doing some work for them, that they have a property in Boca Raton, even though they live in New Jersey, and he was doing some work for them. He also stated that it was from the company, and then he switched and he said it was from C. So I didn't feel comfortable, so I delayed him, called the customer, and then called the police department.
So I spoke with this gentleman. He lives in
Hmm.
Orlando. Apparently, he came down from Orlando to West Palm Beach to stay at a hotel because him and his cousin like to flip rundown apartments, houses, correct? Okay, if I'm wrong at any point, correct me, okay? Please. Okay, so he's staying in West Palm. He didn't want to cash the check in West Palm because he didn't want to get robbed. But for whatever reason, he couldn't stop in Lantana, Buena
Okay, semi-valid reason.
Beach, Del Rey, any other city that wasn't between West Palm and the city of Boca Raton. He for whatever reason, it's just random. Now, if I understand correctly, apparently in our city, in the city of Boca Raton, there's a lot of rundown apartments that need fixing that he can flip, and he needed to cash the check for $4,150 in our city, so that he can go look at a property somewhere in the city of Boca Raton. He doesn't know where. His cousin knows where, but his cousin didn't come with him because he had other important meetings, right?
No, I didn't say meeting.
Oh, well, he has other important stuff to do, right? Okay, so he had other important stuff to do, so he just Ubered from West Palm to the city of Boca Raton to cash a check. Did I get the story right, sir? Okay, just want to make sure I was right.
So I spoke to the teller, and I spoke to. Who's that to you?
That's just the lady I had doing remodeling for her house.
Where?
I don't remember, but I still have some company over there. But
She owns no houses in the state of Florida. She only lives in Jersey. Never picked up.
You caught. You caught.
Down at Boca Raton.
yeah, she only lives in Jersey.
Okay. She never wrote this check out because she still has the check
Where?
at her house.
How was that be if the check is right there in front of me?
I'm asking you that question.
That's how I'm trying
This
to
check was
figure
written out to you.
Exactly, that's how I'm trying to figure out right now.
You have her information there. You can call her. If you're a client, if she's your client, you can call her.
I mean, you work in her house, right?
I send the companies in her house. I'm just literally like,
But you said you picked up the check. You went to get a check in Jersey.
yeah, I picked up that check.
In Jersey.
I didn't pick it up though, I got it mailed.
Oh, you know what? Let's call her on the phone. We'll put her on the speaker for you. Where's your phone?
Yo, they. Oh.
So when I
Let's just put her on the.
we're gonna send
Let's just put her on the phone. Let's just. Yeah, I mean, simple.
her a picture of this, so she's gonna confirm this is her signature, right?
Yo, you try not to smile.
You don't know anything about a check that was given to you?
Yo.
No. Okay.
I mean, you saying that the check is still in Jersey, it's right there in front of me.
Oh, they
So you went
calling.
all the way to Jersey to do a construction job? So what city did you go to do this job?
The company went over there to do the job for me.
Okay, so what got paid?
What's your company?
No, it's not my company.
You said your company.
I said the company.
You said it was your company.
I didn't say
Oh, he
Okay, so
mixing
A
his
company
words
is
now.
going. So why this A company, whatever the name of the A company is, giving you a check?
Okay.
to do the job.
But what job are you doing? You're here in Florida, man. You're in
Elliot,
Florida.
I'm going to ask you a question, okay? You have a right to say no. Do you mind if you look through your phone? Okay, so we're going to
Yeah, no.
Yep. Is evidence
I
from
mean,
receipts
it's
or is
evidence
there
from-
warrant
no,
to
no.
get your phone?
But if I say yes,
You said no. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm just trying to prove see what you say conversations with this victim here, right? In your company, because usually you're gonna text message some kind of proof of your company, right? And it showed you were the checkout, some kind of service, something like that. Elliot, we all been doing this job for a while.
I'm confused, bro.
So, is there someone who told you to go cash this check in? And you're just kind of a dumb person who don't know anything?
Is he gonna snitch? Is he gonna snitch?
Go ahead.
This is your chance to come clean, bro. I already cut you in enough, more than enough lies. So this is your chance to come clean and try to help yourself. If you want to stick to your story, you're more than welcome. But even the way I explained the story and you confirmed that was your story, it doesn't makes no sense, my man. Listen, maybe if it was our first day doing this line of work, it might work.
This is South of Florida. This is King of Frauds down here. This is not the first time we dealt with it.
laughing like, yo, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Yo.
already know it's gonna take, bro. But I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, it's over. It's
So
been
who got
over.
checked to cash?
I don't know, some random person on the beach. Not gonna lie.
Is it on the beach? Where? Here or where you live?
Nah. Like, far. Like,
Did he drop you off here? Is the car still here?
He's snitching.
I'm pretty sure once they see y'all, the truck already done done.
Hang on.
So you met this random guy on the beach. He told you what to go in there cash because on the March 10th you open up an account with TD Bank. Is that what he told you to do, or?
Nah. I wasn't over the link for my clothing brand, though. He was like,
Alright.
blah, 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 TV, blah, blah, blah.
So a random guy. You know what city he was in?
Yeah,
What beach? Tampa. So he
Oh.
was in Tampa. You met this random guy on the beach.
Oh, they got him
He told
snitching,
you.
man.
Yo, whatever, you're going, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, alright.
Okay.
What is on that car?
Okay. You ever been arrested before for anything? I'm down here in West Palm Beach County.
The people from Tampa have dropped me off here, and then I guess once they see y'all, for sure, probably get back.
Is it something like a friend of a friend told you to do this, or some random guy at the beach?
Some random person out there. He was like, yo, I got these,
I think that random person at the beach thing is cap. There's no way. Random person. Nah.
text, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, they legit? He's like, yeah, they're legit. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get into no trouble, right? He was like, nah, you good. I was like, okay, bet.
The black guy, white guy, Spanish guy,
Nah,
white guy.
What do you mean? Why you say black guy first? I'm gonna leave it alone.
Girl.
sorry?
Well, who was the guy who told you?
It was like, he's like Haitian, like,
So it's a black guy.
I'm not talking like,
What's the skin color? There's white, black, yellow.
dark skin, he got dreads.
Okay.
Tattoos all over the
How many checks did you do? Just one?
Yeah, literally just one.
Just one.
Yeah, literally just one.
You said you gave me checks.
No, he gave me that check right there. He just gave me this. He literally gave me this check.
And he drove you all the way down here for one check?
Is that the guy you're on the phone with when you were trying to cash the check? That's what we usually do. Is they stay on the phone when we try to do this.
That's somebody else.
How much money were you supposed to get paid from that? From the $49.50 that you were gonna take out, how much was your cut?
Like, like 15.
1,500.
And he dropped you off, and he says,
He said cash it. I was like, okay.
what car did he drop you off in? Like a Tesla,
The Nava, something like that.
the Kona, whatever it is.
They got him
The
snitching.
Hyundai.
No.
It's a newer EV. What color?
It's up.
So we're gonna check the camera. So I mean, it's gonna be honest. You came in the car, you dropped off, or were you dropped off in the front, or you dropped off in the back? Were you dropped off on the side, the front, or the back? Because we're gonna check the cameras. There's a bank. There's cameras everywhere. Walked where? You said you were dropped off.
I dropped off like down the street and I walked in.
So I believe you're telling part of the story, right? You came on us with someone telling you to do this, but it ain't some guy on the beach. It's probably someone you know. It's probably
True.
someone who's done this before. It's
Right.
once it went through
Right.
in Tampa, and took you from Tampa.
There's no
to
way
here.
some random guy on the beach. That's such a bad story. Like, you gotta be prepared for everything, man. I'm not telling nobody to go scam, but it's like, there's a, this is like a coin flip. Cause like I remember I got a check from work and I went to the bank and the lady looked at my check and was like, yeah, this isn't like we can't cash this out. I'm like, why? This is from my employer. What are you talking about? And she just handed it back to me and I literally went to the bank next door and they were like, yeah, I don't know why she wouldn't cash the check, but here's your money. So I mean, these banks, man, they don't play. So yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't think. I guess maybe they got away with it before, but don't scam, man. Don't scam.
And your know what kind of car it was.
I'm sure
You said it was an EV car, newer, right? What color was it?
it's like a reddish, it's like a dark reddish, like a wine color.
Where did he drop you off?
Literally, I feel like
Uh, this light where this wide open window, where the light is right here. You got cameras that point that way. Why we're gonna see you walk? Where they gonna see you walk?
You understand you're in serious trouble right now, right? I hope you know that. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up with you, okay? You're looking at a couple felonies.
Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Felony, felony.
This is felony. No. Yeah, you're looking at washing a check, that's a felony. And fraud, that's another felony. The amount is over 750, so another felony. So right now you're looking at 3 felonies alone
Damn.
yourself. So we're giving you the chance to try to help yourself.
what would be helping me?
The truth. The truth will help you because when we present a case later to the state attorney's office, they're gonna see everything and they're gonna be like, okay, this guy's cooperating or something. I don't think that you're the person involved in this. I think this is a bigger ring. I think that there's way more people involved in this. I don't think you're the only person that they're using to cash these checks. And the reason I know this is because
On some cash mule stuff. Like that stuff's a real thing, man. Like y'all should just type that up in YouTube. They got like series on that where it's like they go from, and I bet you like, cause I think he was supposed to get like 1,500 he said or part of the money, but like they got stuff coming from like they got orders coming from China to the USA, and then from the USA they go because he's from, well the person's from Jersey, but the thing to Jersey to they gotta go from Jersey to Florida or whatever, and it's just like a connection. And the crazy thing is like sometimes the whole scam setup's not even like for money that's supposed to stay here. It's supposed to go to like China or like Turkey or some other country. Like it's crazy what people be doing online, man.
a couple months
It's
ago I made this
crazy.
same arrest for somebody else. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to be, you want to see the state. Okay, hey, I cooperated. He was being truthful. Let's see what we can do to help him out. And I'm not saying to help you out that they're gonna give you a deal or anything. That I'm not mentioning anything. I'm promising you anything. I am not. But what I'm trying to explain to you is, it's just gonna help you later in the long run because everybody's gonna have access to all of this. All of this is being video and audio recorded. We have all the evidence. We're getting the statements, right? So all of this information is gonna come into play later in court. So we already caught your line, right? But now you're finally starting to tell somewhat of the truth, right?
Mm,
It's not a good look when the state attorney is reviewing this and they're like, okay,
it's
he's not
definitely
even
not.
remorseful about what he's doing. He doesn't care about what he's doing. Okay, then they're gonna give you what they're gonna give you. Okay. Again, I didn't make you any promise. I'm not telling you that something's gonna change. However, being truthful and you telling the truth and maybe even getting the people that got you in this situation involved. Because as you can see, the people that dropped you off here, the moment they saw our cars, I know that they took off at a high rate of
And
speed.
they
They got in that highway
they said what? Oh nah.
and they say, lose this guy's contact number and it's good.
Yeah, it's up.
You
It's
think you're ever
done.
gonna hear from them again?
It's done.
You think they're gonna post your bail?
Hell no.
You gotta think. You were set to make what? 1,500, $1,000. So they gave
Thousand.
you one check for $1,000 is what you were gonna get. Think about how many checks they're giving out to people, how much money they're making. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're about to make $1,000. And like he said,
Like I said, man, there usually is like a big like system, and like that's why I'm like, man, it's interesting to see like this like he's just a small piece to the puzzle, and it's like a non-violent crime, so it's like I mean, I don't know, I'm not saying it's beneficial or whatever, but it's just like compared to like people who's actually like slanging stuff and like getting into real like wars over like stuff. So it's just interesting to see like, and I think he said he was trying to open like a clothing brand, so I guess that thousand would have went towards that. But it's just like, man, $1,000, man, that's just like, there's so many. If it's $1,000 you want, like you could have. There's so many. Like it's a lot of money, but not enough to be like, oh my God, I need to go do some crime right now. Like that's not it, man.
Said 3 felonies. 3 felonies for $1,000.
Right.
Let that let that sink in.
Like, man,
It's gonna be up there. You're gonna depending
that
upon the
that's
felony.
that's like if you really just get on your frugal stuff, that's like 2, 3 months. But hey, I don't know what everybody going through, so
We're gonna put. I don't want to give you a number, then I'm wrong. You get what I'm saying? But this is the one and only chance and opportunity we're gonna give you to come clean. Once we lock into your statement, guess what? Whatever you tell us, that's what's gonna be locked into your statement. Then it's up to the attorneys later on and the state how they're gonna want to handle this. Okay? But it's up to you because I don't think you are the person at fault for this. Somebody used you, and now look who's the one in handcuffs, and look who's the one that just took off in a car and they're hanging out home.
And all they lost was a piece of paper.
Somebody's calling you, some hobby guy FaceTiming you. Okay. So you want to take the fall for everything? It's you? Yeah. Like so this is your idea, this is your whole plot. Okay, so whose idea was for you to do this? There's no way you just were walking around the beach holding hands or walking by yourself holding the air and you decided to be like, oh hey, how you doing, stranger? Oh, I can make $1,000. Let me jump in your car and let's go to the city of Boca Raton so I can make some money. I highly
facts.
doubt that's what happened.
That's
But if that's a
facts.
statement you want to stick to, I'll be more than happy when we go in front of the judge to let the judge know that was your statement.
Oh man, he's cooked.
So, what happened?
I think he was on 10 over
When?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, okay? And then what
2
happened?
weeks ago.
I was just walking. I walked out of a restaurant. Some guy was like, "Hey, yo, how old you?" I was like, "I'm 18 years old." And he was like, "Hey,
Oh, what?
hey, yo, how old you?" I was like, "I'm 18 years old."
He's 18, about to do 3 felonies. Nah, fam. Nah, he gonna break. He's gonna break. There's no way. If he's 18, nah,
And he was like, "Hey,
he's gonna break.
you trying to make a quick thousand?" I'm like, "Sure." And then once he showed me the check, I'm like, 4,000. So I'm only getting $1,000 for a $4,000 check. I'm like, that's fine. I was like, you know what? He'll probably give me more of that. So I was like, you know, I'll just go through with it, cash the check, give him whatever he gives, and whatever he gives me, he gives me. That was literally the end of it. That was it.
Okay. How did you contact with this person?
Huh?
How did you communicate with this person?
In person?
Okay, so you know them for 2 weeks, correct? 2 weeks from today, correct? Give or take?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been with him every single day, 24/7 with him for the last 2 weeks?
Nah.
Okay. So how did you communicate? Did you guys use like brain signals, smoke signals? How did you communicate?
Yo, they lose their patience. Nigga said you was
With him?
No, because he told me what to do, and I didn't have to go through all that shit.
Okay, so he tells you what to do, but
Oh man.
somebody dropped you off. So how did you communicate with these people?
I didn't communicate with him.
How did you get from Tampa, right? If you guys met in Tampa on the beach, I'm assuming like Clearwater, St. Pete, right? It's the other side of the state. So in a 2-week time frame, follow me, 2-week time frame you got from there to here with him. How did you orchestrate him picking you up and driving you here? Did you send him mail? Did you call him? Did you FaceTime him? Did you Uvu, MySpace? Like, what did you guys use
This
to talk?
man said, ooh, they cracking, yo, they cracking jokes. I guarantee you, he don't. Oh, yo, he said,
To coordinate you getting here today? That's what we're trying to
nah,
figure out.
they, they,
But
they
that's not what I'm
cutting
asking.
up.
I'm not asking what he paid for. How did you guys arrange, like, Instagram DMs? Did you, like, DM him, like, hey, dude, I'm ready to go at noon.
Nah, you just,
I'll pick you up.
yeah, you pick me up and then you drop me off and you drop me off.
So how did he know when to pick you up and where to pick you up?
If you drop me off the first time, then you can pick me up.
So he just came at a random time and you're like, oh, perfect, I've been ready. So you were outside your house for hours just waiting with your stuff to come out?
Not waiting for hours, but I was knocking the door, you're there, so I was, alright, let's go.
So he's familiar with the area over here.
I guess so.
So he's from over here.
I live in Memphis Temple.
So then how did he know where you live?
He trying to tell half truths right now, so he don't get. I feel like he trying not to snitch, either because I feel like whoever introduced him to whatever he doing right now is probably the homie, or he's scared of who he was doing business with. So he telling half truths, but he cracking. I mean, at 18, I'm not throwing my life away for nothing, man. Like nothing. 18, nah.
You can go right here. I live in Temple.
Maybe I'm just really confused with the situation, right? So you live here, but you were in Tampa, right? You live in West Palm, sorry.
I don't live here.
Where do you live?
Remember,
You live in Orlando. So he picks you up in Orlando after meeting 2 weeks ago in Tampa. And then somehow you guys end up driving down here.
So how did he know what time, what day to get from Tampa to Orlando to pick you up?
we didn't know no time. We just pulled up.
You just wanna lie, my man, it is what it is, bro. Come on, bro. Like, you mean to tell me in an age of communication where you have a phone that's been blowing up this whole time during a conversation, you didn't get his phone number? So somebody tells you, a random person you never met in your life, tells you, hey, I'm gonna give you $1,000, and the first thing is like, okay, you're a stranger. You didn't worry that he was gonna go to your house to kill you and your family. No.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
None of that went through your head. And you don't not even worried that he knows where you live. Now that you're caught, you're not worried that he knows where you live.
That's a good point. You know, if you don't know man's like that,
I mean, I don't think he's like a, well, I don't know.
I guess we'll never know,
Yeah, we
right? Well, you might know, but we won't know. Okay. Like I said, we'll seize this. We're gonna do a whole analytical. We'll get a warrant for this. This tells the truth. Okay.
see, I didn't know that they could just like search through your phone like that. I thought like that was off limits, so I guess they're allowed to like, what, jailbreak the phone and go through it for information? Like that's, I guess since it's on the scene, it's considered evidence. That's crazy. I didn't know they could do that.
That's fine. Listen, bro. I want to tell you something, okay? So you understand how this works. Even when you delete stuff from this, nothing is permanently deleted. And once we get the warrant and we get the stuff we need, everything you even ever deleted, we're gonna be able to see. So, yes.
A detective
Damn.
stops by to ask Elliot a few questions before he is taken to jail.
All right, so he changed the story a little bit. So
Okay.
he didn't meet him in Tampa. That was put on down like literally a couple days ago. This is, I mean, I'm taking all this story for it. You're still not being super clear about how you got down here because you told me one thing and now you told me another thing, right? So this is just something you, like I told you before, you articulate, you seem like, you know, you have a, you know,
Okay, those are clean records.
you have a
Shit, they go to
conversation,
stuff.
you have a good record, bro. But like this,
And I'm not new.
I mean, listen, it's like I said, it's not the crime of the century, but you had to know, you have to. Someone hands you a check with these two people's names on it, say, "Oh, go in here and do this." Like, come on, bro.
The thing is, I did it before, like a regular employer check. So
Mhm.
when I didn't have no bank, that's how I would get my money. Like I would
Mhm.
literally go cash it out.
You are smart. Some random dude in Fort Lauderdale comes up to you and says, "Oh, you want to do TV?" That's wild, bro. That you would be
The thing is,
telling me that
that would
was
be a
chill.
fast
Like,
investment though. That's how I seen it though.
okay, well,
But it
you'll
happened so
never
fast that
ever do it again.
Investment. That's the wrong investment, man.
Now,
ever in my
now you're
life,
getting
ever.
arrested for it, right? And
Exactly.
ruining that record. But like I said, you're 18, okay? It's a crime, 100%, and you're going to jail for it, right? But if you really don't have any other prior arrests or anything like that, okay? And then you go see a judge, and they have plenty of things. They have diversion programs.
What was the difference in your story with her? So just so that way I'm caught up to speed, right? Because here's where I'm at, right? I'm not trying to ask you. I'm gonna be straight up with you, right? Man to man. You told us one story. That's all I know. She can tell me her story, and it's coming from her, so it's a game of telephone, right? I don't like playing telephone. I'd rather hear it from you, so that way when I write my report, it's your words and not somebody else's, right? So you met this dude in Fort Lauderdale 2 days ago. You go back home. What happened?
No, I stayed in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, so you stay down there, and then
Stayed
what?
out there, literally, he said, just give me a couple days. I was like, alright, I'll give you a couple days. The day comes, he said, alright, this is what you gonna do.
That's the homie. I swear it has to be. It has to be someone he actually knows. There's no way just like, let's go do this elaborate plan and nah, fam.
Look, you finna walk in TD, I'm gonna give you this check, and you finna walk out.
Okay.
Really made it simple like that.
He
He
filled
didn't
out.
give me the details, he didn't give me nothing, like he didn't give me arrangements or nothing. He
Yeah.
literally said, I'm gonna give you this check, once you walk in TD,
Cash it and you're out.
literally simple as that.
So like this is from my understanding, not like
No, you good.
just clarifying. Did he have you fill it out, or did he already have this information for the lady? It was already filled out. Okay.
He literally gave it to me, said walk in here.
So he already knew your name and stuff to fill it out, and then he knew what, I guess, dollar amount he wanted it all to be and stuff.
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess the only thing he asked me for was a name, like mine.
Sorry.
Mine.
Your name.
Yeah,
okay. I just didn't hear you.
Not you.
Okay. And then what? He picked you up earlier today. Y'all came straight here, and that was it. Y'all ain't been hanging out the last 2 days. Okay.
He just made it so simple, so I didn't really like
Play
it back in my head like, damn, this is done.
You walk out with a band too.
Like, that band was
Cops, they be yo. Walk out with a band too.
I was about to open. That's why I opened TV originally to make a business.
Yeah.
To make it as a business account.
See, yeah, that's why he was trying to scam so he could get some little funding. Damn, bro, that's the wrong type of funding, man. Crime don't pay, man.
It's too late for that. No.
We're gonna search you before we put you in the vehicle. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand you're under arrest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. At 18,
Spread your feet for me, sir. A little more water than that. You have to
3 of
go
them
a little
things.
water. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. They might tell us what he actually gets charged with at the end, so.
You gonna hold me if I fall?
100%. What do you think my hand is here? You see what I'm saying? Look, I got my leg and my arm, making sure you don't fall.
Hey,
bro.
yo.
I know, bro. You good? I get it, bro. I feel you. Listen, I get it.
Hey, so listen, I'm not asking this to be funny, right? I ask everybody this before I put them in my car. I'm gonna pat you down. Is there anything that's gonna poke me, stick me, or harm me? Okay.
No.
So that covers
I just
anything
have
on.
lighters.
Just hear me out. Anything that covers anything on the outside of your body. Do you have anything on the inside of your body? I ask everybody.
No.
Because here's the reason
Yo.
it's fine now, but once you get to jail, they're gonna X-ray you, and if they see something inside you, it's another charge. So if you want to tell me now, I'll figure that out. You sure?
Yeah.
No piercings?
Hell
Okay.
no.
All right.
Elliot Garcia was charged with felony grand theft, felony uttering of counterfeit check, and felony fraudulent use of personal identification.
Damn. Damn. Well, let that be a lesson, man. Crime don't pay, man. But yeah, that's it for me. Till the next one, which is hopefully very, very soon. See y'all next time.